I'm Robert Macbeth. I'm with Cornerstone Business Solutions, and I'm here today with the famous Dave Namoff from Rooms Direct, Rooms Direct Outlet, and Beds Direct. So, worked together for a long time, and I'm really looking forward to this. This should be a good one. Lucky to get somebody as famous as you, Dave.
I wouldn't say I'm famous, but legend in my own mind.
First thing I'll ask is, tell us about your business, actually.
Well, Rooms Direct. I've been doing this furniture business since 1984 in Bloomington Normal. Started when I was 21. We just sell furniture, and we try to sell to the masses and get people excited about furniture and excited about us, and do crazy commercials once in a while to get attention and give away a free onion that no one else gives away.
I want to ask you, it's really two questions in one because I kind of know the answer, but I don't think everybody knows the answer. How you got started in the furniture business and how the onion ties into that.
Well, my dad was in the furniture business, but previous to the furniture business, he was in the produce business. So every day after school in high school and stuff, I'd meet him on the truck, and we'd go deliver fruit and vegetables to big restaurants, big grocery chains, small mom and pop chains, and he did that for 50 years. And he had heart problems, had a heart attack, and the doctor told him he can't be lifting these 100-pound bags of potatoes in the basements of restaurants. And had an uncle in the furniture business that talked my dad into it. And so my dad was transitioning out of the produce business into the furniture business. My mom was running the furniture store. My dad was trying to sell his produce business, and he had extra onions on, it was a cold day, kind of like today, and it was cold on the truck, and he knew the onions would freeze and go bad by Monday, so he told my mom to give them to customers, give everyone a free onion today. So customers just loved it, and it stuck. So 50 years later, I'm still giving away free onions.
So I've noticed that the business seems to be generational for you. It started with your father, got passed on. I've met your brothers, great family. One of the things I've noticed how family-oriented you are. And it seems like you're passing it on by the commercials, and seeing your daughter here, it seems like you're passing on to the next generation.
I have 4 brothers. All 4 were in the furniture business. One just left the furniture business, but 3 of my 4 brothers now are still in the furniture business. This is what we know, what we do. I'm not sure what I'd do if it wasn't furniture,
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, you're a local business. I love to support the local businesses, and you take care of us. One of the things that the myths that I find is people think, well, a local business can't do as well. I'm telling you, I've compared your prices with any place nationwide. It's amazing.
Well,
how are you able to beat the chains on pricing?
We do volume, and we want to get under the chain's skin. If we're buying the same thing, and most of the time we are, and they have for $2.99, we don't want to match it, because why buy it from you if I'm just going to match it? So we'll be $2.88.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we're less, and even if our margins are shorter and everything, we want to be the price guy. We want to be the quality guy. We want to be the service people. The good thing about us, you don't have to call an 800 number to get your couch taken care of. You come in here, and unfortunately in the furniture business, there's going to be problems, but you come in and talk to the owner here, and you go like,
Absolutely.
Dave, I have a problem. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, absolutely, and I've seen that. I mean, I'm a raving fan. I think if people know that, you know that. And when you go anywhere else, I've got furniture that I've gotten years and years ago.
Right. Long-term customer.
Yeah, I mean, just huge. But let's see. So what do you think your personal key to success is, Dave?
Personal key to success is probably I think our attitudes, our personalities here. My guys, I've had Tom, who works here, works with me, has been here for 25 years. Carrie's been here for 15 years. So many of my guys stick with me. He said loyal. They're loyal to me. I'm loyal to them, and we're kind of like a family here. So when people come in, even through the commercial, they already think they know us, and right away they're comfortable with us because we are like family. It's like a family operation.
Dave, sincerely, I've always been honestly, I've always been impressed with your character. You've been one of the most loyal people I've known, whether it is to your customers, whether it's to your people here, and the way your friends speak about you if you go around town. I mean, people know you've got the biggest heart, and you've been loyal to me for so many years. And I think that's part of your character. I'm hoping it's more. Why have you been so loyal to me with the credit card processing?
You've always taken care of me. I've shopped you, you know that, but I usually tell you too, hey, I'm gonna shop you, and so sharpen your pencil. But you always have come through, and I think your deals, and if you know, I've shopped you, and people are like, I can't beat that deal. So, and if someone's going to be, you know, a minuscule amount cheaper, I feel like you take care of me. If I have a problem with a terminal, you're here within an hour usually to take care of me. So, that's worth that 0.25% that they're coming in cheaper just to buy my business. You know.
Do you think, what do you see in the future for yourself and the business?
You know, I see me doing this, so you know I'm not going to retire. I'll be doing this till you know I'm 80, and my son Patrick will probably be in here. Hopefully he'll be a doctor or something. But if Rooms Direct and Beds Direct will be here for a long time, so I see this. This is my future. It's the only thing I know. I don't know what else to do. I oftentimes joke like, if I had to leave here, what would I do? And I'm really not qualified for anything except selling furniture.
That's
So
what I say with the credit card process. After 17 years, what else can I do? You
don't know what I do.
Right
So,
around the corner. This is probably going to come out Wednesday or even before Black Friday. Can you give anybody that's watching this a little hint of what they might see for Black Friday?
Black Friday. Here's the thing with any. Well, I have like 4 different mattress sets, and as cheap as $7.99 at our Beds Direct store. You get a free set of Beats, which those are like $200, and we didn't pump up the beds to add the Beats in, so they're truly a free item. In fact, there's a 9-inch gel that you probably laid on. That's on my floor right now at $12.99. It's in the ad for $9.99 with a free set of Beats. So it is. But we have a $2.99 sofa in Love. Is it a great $2.99 sofa Love? It's great for $2.99, but it's you know if you get it, put in your family when your kids, you're not in 5 years you throw it out and you spent $300 on stupid.
All right.
things.
So what's the craziest thing you've seen? Can you think of any stories? What's the craziest thing you've seen?
Craziest thing.
I mean,
I've seen.
it's like every
I've
day,
seen
right?
A lot of stuff. All right. This is when I was young. I was a youngster. I was still delivering on a delivery truck, and a customer had a problem with their sofa, and my dad said, "Go out to this person's house. They're having a problem. See what their problem is." So I get there, and the delivery guys at that point, there was most of the legs were screw-on. A lot of times now they're drill-on, but they're screw-on legs, and it wasn't full-service delivery back then, when like it is now. We would set the sofa in there and we'd put it on its back so the customer could put the legs on easier. Well, I get to the person's house to inspect, see what problem they have, and their sofa's it's still on its back. The legs are on it, but the legs are pushed against the wall, so they're sitting on the back of the sofa. And you wouldn't think. Listen, you wouldn't. So I didn't want to make the people feel stupid. So I flipped it up. I tightened. I said, "Oh, you have it on the back still for me." I tightened all the legs up and I flipped it up. And I said, "Try it now." And they're like, "Oh, it's much better." So that is one of the craziest ones. So, and there was another one where I had to bring a lamp out. This happened in town back in the. If you remember the owl lamps, we used to sell hundreds of owl lamps. They had owls on. People collect owls. It was crazy, but. I owed a lady an owl lamp she already had. When I got to her house to drop it off, and her other owl lamp had the shade upside down. The whole bulb was showing. The shade was 3 foot too high, and I was thinking, do I put this shade on wrong or do I put it on right? You know what I mean? I decided just to set the shade next to it and let her do it. I didn't want to, you know, maybe she wanted it that way. I don't know, but so those are a couple.
That's
funny
hilarious.
stories.
All right, back to you away from the business. Tell the viewers some things that maybe they don't know about you, the average person wouldn't know about you.
That's a hard question. I don't know. Everyone knows everything about me.
Yeah, that's true.
I love,
you're on Facebook.
I love
a lot.
onions.
You love onions. Nah, you got a new passion though for running. Where did
And I'm actually running my meant to wear my Rooms Direct shirt, wear my marathon shirt.
Talk about that. Yeah.
I've gotten into fitness kind of. I was getting too big. I have a 6-year-old daughter. I was 330 pounds. I was 263 on the scale this morning, and my goal is 240. I got into running, and for some reason, it's kind of funny seeing a 330-pound guy run, but I ran 3 miles pretty easily, and then I felt cheated when if I wasn't running at least 6 miles, and then I go like, I should just run a half marathon. So I did that in November 2nd. And I did it in under 2 hours, which I was pretty impressed with. And I'm looking forward to maybe a marathon. But I'm not going to do a marathon in Illinois. I think I'm going to go to like Napa Valley, or I'm going to go to San Diego or San Francisco. I'm going to go somewhere cool to run a marathon. Why run it in Springfield?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Make it an event, definitely, or maybe Boston.
And,
You
you have to
know,
qualify
so-
for Boston.
Do you really?
Okay. That's get down a little more weight.
Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to add before we close this up?
I know. I want to say that you're the man as far as credit cards. You've always taken care of me, and I really appreciate that. And you know, I have 3 stores. They're all with you, and I hope you have continued success. You've always been a
Dave,
friend.
I appreciate that.
You got it. Thanks, Robert.